Feels there. Okay, okay. Damn! This thing is cooked. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you're not a part of the channel, hit the subscribe button because I just picked up this 2013 FRS, $500. I have Lexi over here. This is my other 2013 Scion FRS. I picked this girl up for $500, or no, $5,000. We're swapping the motor from Lexi into this unnamed car because this motor works, this one doesn't. I'll insert a clip of what it sounds like. It's so bad. No check engine light. It's good. But I don't really have much time to get this done. So the goal is going to be to get this motor pulled, put it in, or get that motor pulled, pull it out of that one. Then I also have to swap over everything that's in Lexi. Seats, harnesses, hydro, brakes, control arms, tow arms, coilovers, wheels, all that. I gotta swap all of it because there is a guy who is actually coming to buy Lexi. So I gotta do all that as well. So we're gonna get all that done in one video. Here we go. I'm just a man, 32 ounces of water, 1 Red Bull, 1 Milwaukee speaker, and 2 cars that he's got to get done. And we've already got the air box out, which is literally like most of the work. One of the fun things about this car is it's literally held together by a bunch of 10s and 12s. So you really don't need many tools, just an extension. And that's pretty much it. Engine is ready to come out. I've got radiator fully out, AC condenser and AC compressor are off and out of the way. Literally all I gotta do is pull off those 2 coolant lines, disconnect the exhaust, undo the engine mounts, and then, and these fuel lines. But then after that, it's literally ready to go and come out. All right, so now we've got this car pushed in the garage. We know that there's something going on back there with oil. We think there's a hole in the block. We're not sure yet, but we're gonna get the car on all 4 jack stands so it'll be ready to transfer stuff over, take the wheels off. No, we won't take the wheels off, but we'll get it up on all 4 jack stands because we're gonna be pulling the engine anyway, and that's where this car is just gonna live at this point. So, okay, we just got the AC compressor off, and there's definitely a hole in this engine. There's coolant everywhere, and I didn't think about it. I was like, oh, like, what is this dusty crap around here? It's all dried up coolant. Come on, doctor.
Oh my god, yeah.
What? Oh!
Yeah, that's the block.
Yeah, that is a piece of the block. Well, hey, look, I know what I got. $2 grand, no low ballers, no tire kickers, nothing like that. I know what I got. You can't really see it, but
no,
there's a small piece of engine right there, that shiny piece right there. We're finding more. Okay, so Kevin and I just got out the old engine. Very nasty. We're gonna put in the other nasty engine. And just get it going. But like I said, like if you're doing this, literally just disconnect the harness from the back and then plug the harness in. It works out for me because they're both 2013 cars. Oh!
So it's gonna be right there.
Damn. Like, pull your finger out.
Oh my! It blew.
Oh!
It blew in 2 different spots.
Damn! This thing is cooked. Oh, I didn't even see that. Holy sh!
I think that's the
Oh, wow! And what's even crazier is this ran. This was running.
Yeah.
Several days later.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, right? Last time you saw, I don't really remember the last time, it's been like 2 weeks, but engine's in the car, everything's hooked up, coolant funnel's there. If you know, if you've been following this channel, you know about this coolant funnel. It's legendary. It sits in places for a very long time. We've got a bad battery that I jumped, and it should work. Put the hood back on. I don't know where the hood bolts are actually. That's something I forgot to tell you. I don't know where the hood bolts are at all. Like the other car, we put them in the hood. This car, we did not put them in the hood, so I don't know where they are. But I put the seat in, got the steering wheel all hooked up, shifters hooked up. E-brake is disconnected because I was working on the dual caliper setup, but that's a whole nother situation back here because the hub doesn't want to separate. Any thoughts?
No, not at all. I just know we'll get this thing done and ready and over with, so we'll be good.
Kevin is also smoking a vape that says 0%, so who knows what's going on.
All right, so I'm taking over for a little bit. I don't know how close this is or not. He's working on the end links right now. I'm putting on the rear seats, or not rear seats, the passenger seat, my fault. So far we got the bracket in. So this is good so far. Everything's all tightened down.
What?
And then, huh? Not.
Oh shit! You got the camera.
Yeah, I decided.
Do your thing, do your thing.
Yeah. I decided to take up. You good? But yeah, this is all tightened down. Everything's all set up. This is all gonna get cleaned out at some point too, but we're focusing on putting the passenger seat right now. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see how everything goes.
All right, I got the sway bar in link out now.
Okay.
And the other one, just had to cut it.
Okay.
Hold up, so. So I let Kevin install the seat, the passenger seat. He's never done it before, so I'm letting him figure it out and learn it. I didn't feel like taking it all apart, honestly, so he's just kind of figuring it out now. But yeah, all you're gonna do is like once you get it in, you just slip your bolts in to kind of like hold it there, and you can start like hand threading them in and whatnot.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
Okay. So here we got so far. Seating one. You know, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely, at least to my liking, it's not too bad. Fix this right over here. Like I said, to my liking, not too bad, but you got to compensate for everyone else. Carl, what do you think so far? At least for fitment wise?
I think it's good. You feel like you're leaning back too far like that?
No, I just feel like at least for leg space, it should be a little bit more, but I don't know if
forward?
A little bit more back.
Back? Okay. Like, do you feel like you see over?
No, I think
like, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like how it is.
I trust you.
All right. So yeah, well, this is how we're gonna go and stick with for now. I'm gonna just Loctite everything, bolt everything back up, make sure everything's all secure, and then we're good. We'll be set.
All right, so I've got both sway bars done up front. So the front should theoretically be complete. Now we're not setting ride height right now because I know I'm gonna have to adjust the rear. The rear is 100% gonna have to be adjusted because when I had it on the other car, I had the accident and all that, I did adjust some heights so that I could so it wouldn't rub and stuff like that. So now that I've got a car that's not a crushed beer can, I've got to adjust all the heights again. So I'm just gonna slap the wheel on. We'll see what it looks like. I'll get the rear back together because I was working on the dual caliper setup. And I think if I take it apart, I don't know if I'll be able to get it back together the way I need it to be. I'll try it. If I don't like it, I'll put it all back together. We'll put the car on the ground and we'll start it up. Hopefully start it up and see what happens.
All right, so I took the seat back out so I can make sure everything's all tightened up with Loctite and everything. So that's how it is on this side. How it is on this side. We're going to go back over here, throw everything back on that side, tighten everything up. and figure everything out and see how it goes. Carl, what you doing over there?
So I'm trying to separate. So to install like the dual caliper bracket, you have to separate the hub and all this so you can take off the shield. The last time when I did it, I ended up actually just replacing the whole hub because it wouldn't separate, which is probably what's going to happen. But I'd like to try, but as of right now, as you can see, we live on the East Coast, so it's not coming out as I'd like. So I think I'm just going to put it all back together and send it. All right, so rear wheels on, front wheels are on. Definitely going to have to adjust the height, I believe. I don't know. Well, I know I am going to have to, but as you can see, this wheel, it's got some toe in, so I'm going to go and adjust that, and that's what's so great about having FDF adjustable toe arms. We can adjust that. So we're going to adjust the toe, and then we'll do it to the other side. Kevin's working on the other side, and then we'll be able to get on with starting it. And yeah. So we're gonna go for the first start and see what happens, check for leaks, and we're gonna go from there. I feel like the drive shaft is gonna hit the shifter. I don't know why it does that. It did on the other car with this shifter too. So we'll see what happens, but here we go. Feels there, okay, okay. Okay, 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 it's running. We have a running car. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin, give me a little revs here. Yes, sir. It's running. It's running.
Healthy.
Now, oh yeah, check. Does it have a check engine light? Yep. All right, so we'll check that. But I don't know why we have an ABS light. That's interesting, but we'll deal with that later. But I do know Kevin did release the clutch a little bit. Go ahead and release the clutch for a second. You can already hear it hitting. We don't know why. I'm gonna look under and figure it out, and I will come back to you with maybe an answer. Okay, so we had a code for camshaft position sensor, and I look down here, and the camshaft was unplugged, but it's actually broken. And then it touched a piece of metal, and then everything shut off. I think everything's fine. I think I can get the connector out of, like it's like that, and it's broken. I think I can get it out, and then get another harness from the other engine, and it was actually just picked up. But I can get that harness. It's only 2 wires, and then I can connect the 2 wires. We didn't see that coming, but at least it started. It ran, it revved until I arced that wire. So hopefully everything's okay. I think it's okay. But we really won't know until I can get that harness. So I'm gonna call that guy and see how far he is, and then we'll go from there. But as of right now, this video is over. Okay, the video is not over. The guy who just picked up the engine said I could come to him. He's already home, so we're gonna go cut this connector off, go pick it up, bring it back here, solder it up, pull the connector out, and then we are going to fix it, hopefully, and then we want to drive it. I want to drive it in this video, so the video's not over yet, so we'll be back.
72 hours later.
Okay, so after trying to find it, so basically what happened is the cam position sensor, the connector broke right in there, and so I went and talked to the guy who had the other engine, and we were going to take the cam position sensor off, and we thought we were going to actually have to solder on new wiring, like a new connector, but we actually didn't have to because I realized it was just plugged in, so we unplugged it, plugged it into the new one down there, and we're good to go. So Kevin's in there clearing codes right now. I just finished doing that and connecting the battery. So that we got a Temu reader. So
get out of here.
Yeah, give it a start. It's still trying to read.
Oh well.
What? Is your foot on the clutch?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Well, this video is going to end here because now we have to figure out why it won't start. So